bit of an environment, just trying to get out alive. This will be fun, as we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 17th ranked team, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Dogs will kick this away to get us going here. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. He hands it to the back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Getting set. Here's second down. Using his legs. It's Spawn.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Running back with the football. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on third down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big third down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the quarterback.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And looking for a big play here. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. And the Rebels will send the punt team onto the field.
Number 15, on to kick it away.
See if he can make a play on this return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's past the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Here early in the game, the defense right away realizes what they're up against. Having an opportunity to move this receiver around to give him a chance to get out in space are the plays that can really cause a defensive coordinator headaches.
Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Georgia, 7, Ole Miss, 0.
Turn starts inside the 15. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. And here's the jet sweep testing the perimeter here. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Hey, they gave up some yards here, but man, that's a pretty good job by this defense against the jet sweep. You see who was carrying the ball there? He can fly. I would argue he's the fastest guy on the field. So you don't give up the big play. You give up a few yards. I think that's a win for the defense.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And here comes a deep shot. Oh, the pass is picked off. Can he take it all the way? Past the 50. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Georgia. Now they line up to kick the extra point. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Now they get set to kick it away.
That makes the score Georgia 14, Ole Miss 0.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback keeps the football. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
What a great job of playing assignment football here against the option by this defense. Every aspect of that play was taken away. The quarterback got into desperation mode and loses yards. Now they're behind the sticks.
A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Extending the play now. Could not get there on the scramble, short of the marker, and now a 4th down decision coming up. And the Rebels will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
With great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And the Bulldogs looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They're going to run it. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that previous play. They go with a direct snap. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
zone. They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9.
Well, sometimes it's just a backyard brawl, right? I mean, it's third down and short. You trust your back in the line to be able to pick up the first down, and he literally pushes with everything he has, throwing a haymaker there at the finish of that play to pick up the first down.
And he'll get there. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Now the important point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
Georgia 21, Ole Miss 0.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Loses 2. Brings up second down.
After a first down loss, it's second and long from the 23. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter.
Third down coming up. That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Georgia 21, Ole Miss 0.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Touchdown, Dogs. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return. Here comes the point after attempt.
Scores for the defense.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Ole Miss 0.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Timeout, Ole Miss.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
It's now second down.
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And he throws his third interception of the day. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Hits the running back in the flat. Finds just enough space and makes the first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Running out of time in the pocket. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark. See if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
He's across the 25.
Well, heck, if they hadn't dug themselves such a big hole, what a positive play here. Using that jet motion and that touch pass to pick up some huge yards and giving them a chance anyway of trying to come up with a first down.
Offense now operating in the red zone, facing a 3rd and short from the 20. Direct snap to the back. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Georgia.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. Very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good, and the lead grows to 35-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Georgia, 35. Ole Miss, 0.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Fights off a defender. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
He's moving out of the pocket. Or throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring out the 3rd down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
If I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes a quick catch. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
There's a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. The quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
He's going to pull it down and run. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on first down. Take a shot downfield. One thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a first down.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires this one deep middle. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Inside the 25. And he's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. Here's the 2nd down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And it's complete downfield. Tackle made at the 26. Good enough for a 1st down.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Back to throw again. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
They're setting out to try the PAT. And they make the extra point. Trail now 35-7. The kickoff team on the field now is able to get set to send this one away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And the returner is brought down.
Georgia offense will take over 1st and 10.
Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Fighting off the defender. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Looks like Georgia will have the 1st down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the 1st down.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. And he's got it! A diving catch way downfield. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. That's a design quarterback keeper. And that run produces a decent gain. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many 1st downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
And the wideout goes in motion. Here comes a throw from the red zone. And he finds the running back in the flat. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Ball handed off. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
First and goal, handoff. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
PAT is good as they build on this big lead. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Picks up some blocks. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Rebels. He's going to score. Special teams making a monster play. The returner gets the touchdown, but a bunch of guys contributed that time, Kirk.
Yeah, exactly right. The blocks up front really set the tone to be able to give him his chance. You don't see this happen very often in this game where a guy gets a chance to have a kickoff return for a touchdown. Everything has to be just perfect, and of course, he had the speed to be able to get it all the way to the end zone.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's past the 30. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. At the 20. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
Point after, up and good. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Rebels will kick this away to begin the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
An important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's escaping the pocket now. Powering through. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 2. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Looking to throw it on first down. Bringing pressure. And that's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. Offense getting set. It's second down. Off the play fake. Looking to throw the football. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. The offense recovers it. They maintain possession, but lose a bunch of yards.
He catches a break here. Ball is on the ground. It ends up bouncing right back to him to avoid a disaster for the offense.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that third down play.
How about this? The offense gets the ball to one of their playmakers out in space, but the defense, the athletic ability on that side of the ball does a good job of bringing him down short of the first down.
This is a game-defining gamble. Coach going for it this close to his own end zone. And he lofts it toward the sideline. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
It's just not a smart decision, in my opinion, here to go for it on fourth down. And, Chris, I know we're kind of in this era now of analytics and when to go for it, when not to. People are aggressive by nature, but to go for it inside your own 20-yard line, the defense lined up, did what they had to do. They get the ball, and now look at the field position that they have.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
He's brought down.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to pass here on second down. Intercepted in the end zone. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. They pressure him and sack him and be tackled inside the 10.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
So back to their own 9-yard line. It's second and long. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. That's a safety for the defense.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
So following the safety, it's a free kick. They'll kick it away from the 20. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Quick completion to the tight end.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking right, this one caught. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And he finds his target. He has the first. Brought down quickly, but it's a big gain through the air. Spot the ball at the 45.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast. It puts so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
First down, looking to throw the football. He's moving out of the pocket. And the senior making a disruptive impact play. And the Rebels looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. He'll look to throw it here on second down. Defense is coming after him. Contact as he let the ball go. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. And the Rebels pick up enough for a first down here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues.
And they'll take over first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they heave it deep downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Georgia. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? And of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And the PAT is good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
16.
He's got it inside the 15. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Second down play coming up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
And that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. He'll take a deep shot here. Here's another interception. We're losing track.
Wow, what a play by this safety. Sometimes you'll see teams around the country not willing to play much cover 2 because they're concerned about the safety and coverage. But in this case, man, he played it perfectly, read the football, and made the interception.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? And the ball is hauled in. Gets into space at the 50. It's a big gain across midfield all the way to the 39-yard line.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Offense moving into a bunch formation. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play.
With the score, Georgia 56, Ole Miss 16.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down.
Get set, get set.
From the gun, he looks for an open man. Checks this down to the running back. Can he reach the end zone? Touchdown, Bulldogs. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Georgia 63, Ole Miss 16.
This is a squib kick right to one of the blockers on the return team. Tackle is made at the 38. That's a good kick return.
Will take over. First and 10.
And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Catch made on the right side. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Nicely run slant here by the wide receiver. The footwork created just enough separation for the catch.
On third down, he drops to throw. He's hit as he throws it. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. The Rebels will bring their punt team onto the field.
On to punt it away.
Ball rolls dead, and the coverage team downs it right there. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The offense gets a second chance at points here after that special teams roughing penalty. And looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback looking to scramble. Breaking free at the 35. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. And the Rebels come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Here we go.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Ball carrier tackled at the 2. A solid gain on that completion.
That's a great job of working the middle of the field by this quarterback, and he picks up big yards.
The Rebels looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. Man, I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage.
And the Georgia offense will take over. First and 10.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Football comes out. No turnover. Offense recovers the fumble.
You know, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Trying to get the throw off. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
Dogs come to the line in the hurry-up. He'll drop back here on 3rd down. Receiver makes the catch. That big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to about the 36.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the 4th quarter. It's 3rd down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
The Dogs pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Receiver in motion now. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Finding space at the 20. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
2nd down after that short completion. And the back now goes in motion. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock instead. Throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
Throwing for his running back. That's caught. It's gone. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Vaughn. They'll bring him down, but the spin cycle put on that defender. My goodness.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He picks up the 1st down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. Right, the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice 1st down.
The Rebels line up on 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw again. He'll take a deep shot. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Rebels.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset the plan into the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He steps out at the 21. That's when they'll start the drive. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They come back out protecting a safe lead. What an awesome feeling to be way ahead in a big road game. The catch is made for a huge pickup. An explosive play. Big gain across midfield to the 42.
Chris, how about this approach by this offensive play caller? Up big, 4th quarter, and they're still taking shots downfield looking for more points. I think they're trying to rub it in here a little bit.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. It's a quick grab. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, these guys just won't let up. I mean, they already have this game out of reach. They have a big lead. They're still throwing the football and still just putting it on this defense every chance they get.
They're going to run the option. Pitch to the back. Tackle made, but it's enough for the first down. A well-executed option play. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. They'll try the option play here. Pitch play to the back. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Offense looking to keep this drive going into the red zone. It's third down and short. Oh, it's snapped to the back. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. Well, the offense failed earlier on a fourth down attempt. They'll try it again here. Pop pass on the jet sweep. Got space, looking to score. Touchdown, Dogs. And the beatdown continues.
So much about speculation on whether or not they're going to kick a field goal or go for a touchdown. They put this ball into the end zone, and they put this game out of reach. What a job by this team and by this offense.
And they tack on the extra point. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Georgia, 70. Ole Miss, 29.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. The offense just going to take a knee here. This one is over, and they can begin to think about how to improve. So this team is beginning to stack wins now against really high-quality opposition. You wonder what the ceiling for this group is.
Yeah, I think you're right. This is a football team right now that's playing with a lot of confidence. I like the way that they are progressing. We'll just have to see how far they can continue to progress and where it'll take them.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA